after they just defended the Fnatic win streak record. So let's head over for an inside look into 2015's first El Clasico.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, gentlemen. Well, no record for SK Gaming, and you beating their winning streak must be great, Fabin.
Yeah, it's really great to break a team's winning streak. It just feels so good to win, and with the other wins, I felt like not that happy, but after we won this game, I felt really happy.
It definitely showed. Talk us through the picks and ban phase. We saw you guys going for your first pick, Zed, that you love that much. That did mean that you had to give up your Annie. You defaulted to Thresh. Did you have the plan already that you weren't going to go for that heavy engage Annie with the Leona band, or did you adapt?
We kind of knew what they want to play because SK is like well known to have like really strong lanes, and in this game they had Golem's advantage and then they have the matchup advantage, and it was really hard for us to deal with them in the bot lane. And as you saw, like we got killed and it shouldn't happen, and like I feel really guilty about that, but yeah, I mean our team did a really good job.
Yeah, I have another question about that, more specifically about your level 1 play. You didn't really seem to try and secure that lane swap. The level 1 play was fairly standard, you just waited around in a brush, you didn't really get any deep vision or any invades. So how did you just approach this level 1? Because it was kind of weird to me not seeing you guys try to get that lane swap.
Yeah, it was kind of predictable that we wanted a lane swap since they had a heavy matchup oriented. But I'd say we wanted to get Huni ahead, and we know that he's going to do a good job, and we can rely on that. But at the same time, it puts us behind, and we have to play from behind like a lot of games. But yeah, that's how we do it.
Okay, so another question. You did get ahead in the mid lane. When you got that double kill, that was really good. And then you still gave up the first dragon to over to SK. So was that an oversight or was that more calculated?
We wanted to catch up with some farm because Corki was like really behind, and we were ahead on the other side of the map, that's true, but we wanted to capitalize on Annie roaming because she buys mobility boots, but at the same time she runs really fast back and she killed us. So our plan was to kill Grace as too, but it backfired.
Yeah, it backfired that moment, but as you touched on already, Febivin, you're on your Zed, you love that champion, and then this happens. Let's pull up the replay where you guys are able to get an advantage very early in the game. If we take a look at that replay in just a second, walk us through what happens here, because it is eventually seems like the junglers are going to clash, but it's you that comes out on top.
Basically, I know that Rainover had first blood, so Fox was not full mana, and I knew that we would win this 2v2 no matter what, because we also had teleport advantage.
Yeah. Well, there, a nice double kill, solidifying that early lead for you guys. You touched on it already, the unit teleport coming in there very early. Talk us through the decision making in that one, because that was very early. We know you've said in the past that you have some communication issues still. Yeah, he's at the right place at the right time.
Well, his teleports are actually really good. You can always count on his teleport, and a Rumble level 6 is just so strong, and we knew that we could make that play and get out ahead.
Yeah, fantastic by you guys. You guys were ahead very early, you were ahead in the mid game, and then all of a sudden SK wins a fight, SK gets Baron, and they push up the top lane when Rainover jumps in. With elements in the back of my mind, I thought, damn, maybe SK can finish it out here. Tell me what went through your minds.
They kind of hesitated. So Rainover flashed in and he wanted to engage, but he got charmed. And then I got some hooks on Renekton, so they wanted to help Renekton. And like we just kept going, and we were really strong as well, so we could kill them as fast as possible and just chase them, and it worked out.
You guys were able to hold that push off. Let's take a look at the next replay, which is later in the game where you guys decisively win a team fight. Yellow Star, walk us through this one.
So I think we wanted to go for the blue buff, but then they were sitting in the mid lane, so they wanted to push, so we had to come back. And then we like engaged because they're already stacked. We just waited for Jarvan to jump in and then just use the equalizer to just split them, but like the equalizer was just perfect. And then we had a lot of damage with Zed and Corki cleaning up, especially Corki. And then, yeah, we just go to the mid lane to take the inhibitor.
Yeah, fantastic. Tabs, we were talking a lot about the bottom lane matchup in the beginning. How do you think it played out, knowing that they played from behind and knowing it's versus a Fed Forgiven? That's a big task.
Yeah, of course. Playing against Forgiven and Narrate is never easy, and they didn't get the swap they want. They were playing with an XP disadvantage. They got very far behind early, and even when they kind of tried to come back on Forgiven when he was 1v2 in that top lane, and he came in and helped, and they did end up getting themselves, both of themselves killed. So it just really didn't work out for them.
Yeah. Bora, can you tell me what it means for Steelback specifically? Some people have said that he is quite passive and he can only get all those kills when the team is very much ahead. What does it mean for his confidence, and have you felt him grow throughout the weeks here?
Well, he's first of all accepting that he's going to play from behind because our matchup, I mean, is not going in our favor, and on top of that, they have the golems advantage, so basically we cannot get anything from that because Annie has longer range, so she can just poke. All we have to do is just wait for the farm, and, well, we have to deal with it.
You have to deal with it, indeed. Final question, Febiven, maybe for you to answer. At the beginning, we had you guys here. You said, yeah, we have a lot to work on, and we have the communication and this and that. Now that you know that you can beat this team like SK, what's stopping you from going on #1 and finishing here as a champion?
Even this game, I felt like we made super much mistakes. So if we are able to fix all these mistakes we did in this game, and just every mistake we do, then we can definitely be rank 1.
I think keeping a cool head and admitting that you're still making mistakes are the makings of a champion. Congratulations. Fantastic victory here versus SK Gaming. We need to take a short break, but the action continues in 3.5 with Meet Your Makers versus Gambit Gaming. Stay with us.
Why today so all shut up?
We are all nervous.
What? Is this nervous?
Yes.
Oh, big problem, guys. Why? Why? Why not?
Because we're against the God-given.
God-given.
TP coming down. There's the death mark. Instant flash away from Senskera, and the equalizer is all right. It's slowing Febiven down. Febiven carries on chasing. Fox is not going to get away. They've turned their attention to Fox, but Fox takes him down. Look for Forgiven in the back line. Untouched. Hooney's going to get dropped. Forgiven's on the board again.
Nice! Rayton!
SK are fighting without ultimates. They do to get the dragon though. Equalizer comes out. It's going to split SK Gaming as Febiven splits Fox's head in two. Fnatic give SK Gaming their first loss of the 2015 spring split.